Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Destiny. Namely the Destiny beta that is currently going on and will be going on until the 27th of July. That is on the PlayStation 4 at least. I do believe that the beta for the Xbox One only begins on the 24th. So yeah, I'm sorry about that guys, but there's not a whole lot I can really do about it. But anyways, I've been playing some Destiny beta last night. As a matter of fact, I even did a live stream, which is something that I haven't done in quite some time. I may upload that one later on to YouTube for those of you that missed that particular live stream, because I know that a lot of you guys really want to see the live streams and sometimes you just don't have the time, or you're not available at the time that I'm live streaming. So I do enjoy providing those, and if you don't enjoy live stream, just be aware that is coming onto the channel, and just avoid that particular video if it's not your cup of tea. Anyways, what is the beta shaping up to be like? This coming from someone who actually played in the alpha as well. Now, the advantage of having actually played in the alpha, I can see where some of the improvements are, as well as some of the new stuff that seems to have popped up. Like, I don't really remember, at least I didn't play all that much though. I mean, I played some alpha. I didn't invested massive amounts of time into it, but I don't really remember seeing those charge up rifle type things, which are some of these secondary weapons that you can essentially charge up and they will fire a barrage of bullets, which is something that you guys will see in the live stream that I do use from time to time. I don't remember seeing those, so maybe those are a new weapon type, something that they're testing out. I'm not exactly sure. The whole intro section, I was going to say it was redone, but I wouldn't really say it was redone, considering that in the alpha you actually just started at level 3 and you skipped all of that content. So they're actually showing you some of the intro section of the ghost coming in and awakening you or whatever it's supposed to be doing. They show you the introduction video. They show you some cinematics with the guy that supposedly speaks for the Traveler, which is all just a bunch of really cool stuff that you get to experience in the beta that you didn't get to experience in the alpha. Apart from that, what else can I really say about it? Just a whole lot more polished. When I say more polished, I mean the game seems as if it's running smoother, and by that I don't mean it's running at a higher frame rate, because the game essentially is locked at 30 frames. What I mean is that in the alpha, I seem to remember quite a couple of occasions where I saw some frame drops, particularly when you were in town. And this time around, I remember getting to town and there being a ton of people there and still not a single frame drop that I could notice. As well as even when you're in the heavy action, just a bunch of stuff on screen. Like last night, I went to Side Strafe stream as well. Not only I live stream it, I also, after doing my live stream, I went on and I joined Side Strafe in his live stream, and we had a lot of fun with the title. But when I was at Side Strafe's live stream, we also had the Devil Walker social event happen, which was pretty cool. And even with all that chaos, I didn't really notice any significant frame reduction. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be calling foul and say, "Oh, it's still only 30 frames a second," and all that. And there's not a whole lot I can really argue about that. Yes, it is 30 frames a second. Yes, if you have a big problem with that, you're still going to have a big problem with that. But with no PC version in sight, at least as far as I'm aware, I discussed some of this with Side Strafe last night as well, because he was telling me that there was this news about some leaked database from Steam where apparently Destiny was there, but there is no hard evidence that the game is actually coming to PC. So I don't know. It is definitely, I'm not against it, mind you. I know that there are some console purists out there that are going to be like, "Oh my god, it can't come to the PC. It needs to be console exclusive for those PC guys and to suffer and stuff." And I've never been like that. As a matter of fact, I'm not even really that much in favor of the exclusive PS4 content, because I've always said, and I will always say, that essentially I support openness when it comes to this kind of stuff. I wish that everybody would be able to enjoy every single game. Unfortunately, that is just not a reality of the industry, so we can't really expect stuff like that to happen. So for those of you that haven't seen the alpha footage that I previously posted, you guys can take a look at that. I'm going to put some links in the description so that you can go ahead and check that out for yourselves. For those of you that that are curious about what's changed, I mean, essentially not a whole lot has changed. I mean, I've noticed that in the map you can now select the moon, but you can't really go there because it's still locked, and they have a message in place that says like, oh, the full experience is coming on September 9th. But it still strikes me as weird that they would put the map there during the beta, because it's like, sure, the moon is coming when the full game is coming. Yes, it makes sense, but I mean, it can't be just that, because otherwise, why would it be there during the beta and it wasn't there during the alpha? I get a feeling that they might be unlocking the moon as the beta progresses, considering that this particular beta is going to be significantly longer than the alpha. I mean, this beta is going to last us all the way until the 27th of July. So yeah, we still have a couple of days of beta ahead of us, so there's that to look forward to. I'm hoping that all those of you that did wanted to get into the beta do get a chance to play it, because this is definitely one of those titles that I feel does not necessarily translate all that well to video. You have to kind of play it to get a feel for it, because something that I've been noticing through multiple podcasts that I listen to and stuff like that is that people see gameplay footage of Destiny and they're left like, well, there's some people that see the gameplay footage of Destiny and they're just like raving, frothing at the mouth like, oh, I gotta get it. And there's the exact opposite of it, which is some people see gameplay footage from Destiny, they're like, that looks kind of boring. And there are a couple of sections that it is definitely not the best content from an entertainment perspective. Like, for instance, the Explore Cosmodrome. Like, it's good that it's there, and I understand why it's there, the Explore Cosmodrome mission. I believe I've already criticized this in my previous video as well, but the Explore Cosmodrome mission is essentially you can fool around, do a bunch of side quests, and there's not really all that much to it. It's just a mission that you can go off and goof around for a while, and social events can happen while you're out there. So while it's definitely a cool thing that you can go there and just fool around, it is also not the best content that you currently have on Destiny. As a matter of fact, after a while it gets just really repetitive and even a little bit boring. So there's that. I also did some PvP in the beta, which I hadn't in the live stream, which I hadn't really done well in the alpha, and I just suck at PvP. So there really is no point in me focusing too much on that, because yeah, I just get completely destroyed and obliterated whenever I go there. It's just I'm not that good at it. That's pretty much all there is to it. But in terms of PvE, I still enjoy the hell out of Destiny. The footage that you guys are watching is probably going to be from Devil's Lair level 8, which level 8 is still the level cap, for those of you wondering. There doesn't seem to be, at this point, at least from all the stuff that I've played, doesn't seem to be all that much new content there in terms of the alpha. It's just like a more polished version of the content that you've already played. Maybe there's a couple of new weapons. Something that I've noticed is that at least I haven't picked up a single item that I couldn't use, which at least they're not torturing you. Like, I remember during the alpha, I was level 8, and then I kept picking up gear for level 11, level 12 even, level 9, and I was like, well, this is just torturous and pointless, because I'm never going to be able to use that gear. The options are still there to dismantle weapons, all that upgrade stuff. I don't remember if in the alpha we had access to customization of ships, but that is definitely something that is in the beta. It's just in the alpha I didn't explore all that much, and this time around the beta, since I know that we have more time, instead of spending all of my time just analyzing gameplay and brutally analyzing gameplay, I'm actually going around and exploring, and I went through the city. I explored more of the city than I did last time, so it's fun. It's fun. It's definitely going to be a great title when it comes out, as far as I can tell, considering that even Sidestrafe was somewhat hesitant about Destiny, and after playing it last night, he was actually pretty much on board. If you guys didn't watch his live stream, you should check out his Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Sidestrafe, and it probably should be archived for a couple of days or something that you guys can check out his live stream, where I also show up in there and we just have fun for a while. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun with Destiny. Definitely still has my seal of approval, and I can't wait for the final product. But this is probably all I'm going to do for the beta of Destiny, considering that there's not all that much content there, except for stuff that you guys have already seen in the previous videos that I did. The previous videos are going to be linked in the description of this video, so if you are curious about me analyzing the gameplay a little bit more in depth than in this one, make sure to check out those videos in the description below. And as per usual, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.